Oh, good evening, Wildcat fans. Night 3 of our back-to-back-to-back weekend. This one's a district game against Lakeville North down here in Lakeville Ames Arena. So this is the smaller venue, so we're coping with the angle and we'll do the best we can with viewing angles and at least we're nice and close. We can see everything. So Lunenburg, Welna, and Beck was starting off in the spicy chicken D pair. And Chicken tries to get it up to Lauren. Can't. Gets over to Chicken. Gets up to Brooks. Brooks across over to Kendall. Good, nice pass. Kendall able to clear it into the zone. Lakeville goes back. Lauren wins the race. Rims around over to Lakeville. Lakeville tries to clear. Cannot. And mauls Brooks along the way. And here comes Lakeville coming out of the zone with speed. Lauren giving him the business. Just flips the puck into the zone, and Lakeville North will retrieve in the corner. Lauren chips it up to Brooks. Brooks able to just flip it forward to Kendall. Kendall flips it in deep, and we'll get 5 new skaters. Here comes Moose like he's fired out of a cannon. He goes down there to cause mischief. Eagan able to get it out. Ends up a Bailey stick. Bailey flips it in. Jackson goes to work. He tries to get it out front. Try and can't. There's Lakeville bodies in the way. Will goes to the corner. Lakeville tries to clear the zone and does on an errant cross-ice pass. And Bailey fires back with speed. She chips up the board to Will. Will's unable to control. And Lakeville gets it. Will tries to chip it around the Lakeville North defender and can't. Nice cross-ice pass. Bailey over to break up the shooting opportunity, deflects wide. And ends up behind Wyatt's net. Moose chasing the Lakeville forward to the corner. Somebody got a block shot. I think it was Deacon. Lakeville just dumps it into the corner. Will goes over to retrieve. He's a lot low for a wing. Will trying to get it out. Moose over there to help. Deflected up front. Deacon makes a nifty move, gets it over to Will. Will tries to get it around and can't, but does clear the zone. Lakeville controls. Moose harassing. Chases him back into the own zone. Lakeville goes for a reset. Circles around. Tries for the stretch pass. Isn't controlled cleanly. And here comes Lakeville. Jackson picks his pocket. For a second, gauge control. Stops, reverses. Tries to get it to Moose. Goes off Moose's skate. Right onto a Lakeville defender. Nice hard shot for the top of the circles. Blocked. Another shot in there on Wyatt. Probably a couple shots in there on Wyatt. And Wyatt gobbles it up. We got 4-0 Lakeville on shots already. We got to get some sustained pressure. On the Eagan side, we got Cyril out there with Charlie and Marty. And Cam and Ronan back as your D pair. And Cyril wins it back to Chicken. Chicken with a couple nice moves, gets it over to Marty. Marty haul and tail through the neutral zone. He able to get it in deep. Tries to get it over to Cyril. Cyril wins a puck battle in the corner. Throws it out front and deflects over to the far corner. Cam goes to retrieve it and dumps it in deep. On the other side, Chicken does the same thing. And errant pass leads to a turnover. Here comes Lakeville. We've got numbers back, and Cyril flying back. Cyril blocks out his man, and Cam gets the puck. Cam to his wing. Marty tries to make a move, just dumps it in, and that should be icing. So a little bit better offensively there. So Lauren, Kendall, and Brooks, your forwards. Deacon and Bailey back on D. Lauren wins it, back to Deacon. Deacon looking for an out. Reverses in the corner. Reverses back again. Tries to get over to Brooks. and Brooks can't handle it. Gets bodied in the corner. We got a battle going. Lauren controls it. She goes back behind her own net, puts on the brakes, loses control. The Lakeville North skater just flies right by and is able to get up to Kendall, and Kendall chips it out. Lakeville controls it. Nice pass, cross ice, but unable to control it. And they try to pass cross ice. Kendall unable to intercept that one and ends up on Lakeville's stick. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty against Lakeville North. Kendall hit the deck. I don't know if it's roughing, elbowing, checking. Pick your poison. No matter what, it's a minute power play for Eagan. So the Pups and Moose out there with Ronan and Cam. Waiting for the penalty time to make it on the board. It'll get there. We hope. Eventually. They're trying. I hope they know we only have the hour of ice, so. Just bleed out the clock. So, we finally get our face off. Lakeville controls, tries to chip it out of the zone. Chicken holds it in. And then Moose holds it in. He gets it back to Chicken. Chicken puts it out front. Nobody home. Just a little bit off the mark with Jackson. Chipped out. Tried to be cleared out. Moose redirects. I think Moose redirect. Nice low hard shot from Cam. Got on the goalie, but he's able to control. Moose is going to set up is that Vegas or zero? I think it's the zero play. So Moose wins the face-off, does get it back to Jackson and Cam. Then it pinballs over. Chicken comes over, takes a look, unable to control it. Moose tries to dump it in, but runs into a Lakeville player. And Lakeville clears out, and here they come. I have no idea how much time is left on the penalty, but they still have a kid in the box. So, battle behind their own net. Cam goes out. Lakeville tosses out to the point. Nice shot block by Jackson. And the Wildcats give chase. Lakeville goes to collect. Able to pitch it out. Deacon gets it. Over to Bailey. She's not able to get it, but she is chipping up to Jackson, but not quite out. And Lakeville puts it back in deep. The power play is now over. Bailey tries to get up to Jackson again, but gets no further than the defenseman. Deflected shot goes wide of Wyatt. And tries to get up to Will. Will can't control to get it out. Bailey goes behind her own net to collect. Lakeville North shoots it right up front. Oh, nice hard shot from top of the circles, and Wyatt makes it look easy. So we'll get a new set of forwards. Cyril, Charlie, and Marty out there. Cyril wins it back. Deacon goes to battle for it in the corner. Tries to pass it out front. Nobody home, but we had a body there in Bailey anyway. Cyril tries to get it up to Marty, and it's tipped in by Lakeville North. They try to clear it out. Had a weird carom. I'm not sure if it hit a ref. But here comes Lakeville. We got numbers back. Nice shot. Probably going wide, but Wyatt didn't take any chances and deflected it wide. Marty tries to chip it up the boards and unable to do so. Deacon controls it, gets back to the point. Nice shot from the point, and better save by Wyatt. So Cam, Ronan out as your defensive pair. Lauren, Kendall, and Brooks, your forward line. So Lakeville wins it back. The point, lines up for a shot. Gets on net. Waited for the screen, and good job there by them. And here comes Lauren with the head of speed. She tries to get around. She gets hacked. No call. Gets it to the blue line and loses control. And here comes Lakeville. Chicken steps up. Lauren goes around and dumps it in. She tries to speed into the zone. Lakeville gets there first, tries to chip it out. Cam is able to hold it. He shoots for the point. It bounces. And Lauren. Nice shot by Cam from the point. And Lauren there to collect that rebound and just flip it up over the goalie. And Eagan takes the lead. And we'll get a fresh 5, and we'll try to do it again. So, not sure what's going on with the puck. As soon as it went up into the net, it got fired out, and somehow it ended up down by Wyatt. So, Moose wins the face-off. Back to Bailey. Bailey chips it up to Will. Moose, tight angled shot, no rebound. And Will and Jackson and Moose charge hard. Same group. Eagan controls another one. Will tries to turn around in the corner. He loses control. Jackson goes back behind the boards looking. Moose ends up on Moose's stick. Moose turns around. He's trying to get out in front and does, but nobody home. And here comes Lakeville up the left wing side. Will with a good stick breaks stuff up. And Lakeville looks to regroup. Jackson breaks up the play. And Lakeville, again, weak low shot from the point. And we're losing the shot battle, but a good chunk of them are coming from deep, and we'll take it. Cyril, Marty, and Charlie. And one back by Cyril. Chicken ends up with it. It's on Marty's stick. Marty's got options. He dumps it in. He crosses the red line. Cyril flying down. Charlie flying down. It's chipped around by Lakeville, held in by Cam. He was nice enough to let the wing live on that play this time. Cyril going to work on the board. He falls down. Not sure what happened there. Charlie coming around. Cam again breaks up the breakout pass. Chucks it back in deep. We're going to try the other side this time. The man falls down. They do complete their breakout. Cyril, good job hustling back. Cam was back, but Cyril helped break stuff out. Deflected. Not sure by who, but it went just wide, and we got a whistle. Not sure what happened. Nice deflection there. It was almost like it had eyes, went just to Wyatt's right. Looks like it's an inadvertent whistle. Lost vision of it. So Lauren out there with Kendall and Brooks. Wins it back to Bailey. Bailey gets it up to Kendall on the right side. You got Bailey, Lauren, and Kendall over on that side trying to get the puck out. Comes around to Deacon. Deacon makes a nice move behind his own net. He's trying to get up to the wing and loses control. Hey, that's out to Lakeville. They head out beyond their own net. Harassed by Lauren. Deacon comes over to help out again. Gets it up to Brooks, and here come the Wildcats. He tries to get it up to Lauren. Kendall. It gets is broken up by the Lakeville defender and ends up on Lauren's stick, and Kendall's just a step offside. So Moose and the Pups, Will and Jax. Chicken and Cam back on D. Moose is all tied up in his skates. He's trying to get a hold of it, and Chicken takes off to retrieve that one. He comes back to the corner. He comes out. He's left with some room. Oh, finds a Lakeville player. I'm not sure who that. I'm guessing that's not who he's going for. That's a check. Chicken destroyed the guy right in the top of the slot. He's been watching his older brothers too much, I think. It was a good check, though. Hard to argue with. So, we'll keep the same group out there. Looks like Moose is going to shift back to D. Jackson will take the face off. And Lakeville wins it. Goes back D to D. Tries to shove it down low. Moose breaks it up. Moose is able to get it up to Will. And here come the Wildcats. And they gain the zone. Will checks it or dumps it in deep. Jackson's over there to do something with it. Gets it back to his point. Bailey dumps it into the opposite corner. And here comes Lakeville. Moose backing up. Nice shot there by Moose. Or nice block there by Moose. Good job by him taking back. Oh, it's walked. Deflected again just wide. So it looks like we got a little bit of confusion on the penalty kill, but Will tries to gain the zone, can't. Penalty kill just about over, and they come in offside and shoot anyway. So 1 second left. Lakeville offside. So Cyril and Charlie will be your forwards. Deacon and Bailey back. Cyril wins it back to Deacon. Deacon tries to get around the Lakeville forward. Tries to dump it in. Does gain the zone, but doesn't get it deep. Cyril gets bodied off the puck, and no call. He tries to pass it across to Charlie. Not having it. And here comes Lakeville. Cyril over there breaks it up, tries to dump it back, and they call no icing. Not sure why, but okay. Cyril with a nice move, but you don't want to move in front of your own net. So thankfully, defense is there to help out. Deacon and Cyril back in the corner again. Cyril trying to come up the boards. It does end up on Marty's stick. Marty looking for options, tries to go to Charlie, but ends up on Lakeville's stick. Marty that harassed him, but we got a 3-on-2. Good stick there by Bailey. Oh, right out front. And Bailey, like 1 or 2 shots in there, but Bailey comes away with it. And she comes with a head of steam, coming up the left-hand side. She's wiped out by a couple Lakeville players. Deacon puts it on Kendall's stick. Kendall loses control. It's deflected down in the corner. Gets passed out front, but Deacon's there to take care of it. Cyril tries to go up the right wing side, and that puck gets knocked away. And here comes Deacon right up the middle. We got numbers if we hustle. We got Deacon and Kendall. And Deacon, knowing he needs a line change, gets to the line and just dumps it in. So it rims around. Cam goes back for it. Chicken goes back the other side. Lakeville's offside. They're still offside. Brooks takes exception to something. You don't stare somebody down on accident. Which is funny because outside of here, Brooks is a plush toy. So, Lauren wins it back. Chicken gathers it in the corner, and that's the end of our first period. You get up 1-0. Down in the shot count, 10-4. Anytime you adjust the time. I have no idea. Does it even show up? Oh, weird. Oh, we're good now. What, did we lose some of the littles? Well, which ones?
And
Oh, Levi? See, I'm learning. But all right, here we go for a second period. Apparently, Gavin and Levi are missing, so we might have to get over the PA and like we're at Kmart back in the day and have them report to customer service. So Lauren, Kendall, and Brooks out there. And Lakeville controls this face-off and tries to take it up their right-hand side. Run into traffic, do so, and do eventually gain the zone. Cam looking around, get a lay of the land. Nice move in the corner. He gets it out to Brooks. Brooks looking for a pass. Oh, good job by Kendall. Maybe a step in front of her, but she was able to corral it. And she dumps it in deep. Lauren wins the race. Takes a little bit of a shot, but stays on her feet. And here comes Lakeville North up the near side. And they dump it in once they get to the blue line. Chicken, the first man back. He's between two Lakeville forwards trying to get some work. He gets it over to Brooks. Brooks looking for options and dumps it in just a little bit too early. A couple more strides, he would have been okay. But so, Moose and the Pups. Deacon and Bailey back. And Lakeville controls the face-off. They get it back to the point. They dump it back in with under pressure, under duress from Jackson. And Jackson goes to work in the corner. Still probably a little low for what we want. And here comes Bailey around. She tries to get it up to Will. Can't get it. There's a stick in the way. Moose over to help out. She rims it around looking for Deacon. Deacon tries to get up to Jackson. Does get it up to Jackson, but Jackson can't get it out. And Moose lifts a stick. At least disrupts the shot opportunity, but can't do anything more. And Deacon back. So Lakeville's plucky on this shift. Eagan unable to get it out. Nice shot low. Wyatt's unable to control the rebound, but does control the second shot. So Cyril, Marty, and Charlie out there. Spicy and Chicken, your defenseman. So Chicken makes a move, does find... Oh, great pass by Marty there over to Charlie, and Charlie just can't quite hold on to it. It deflects into the corner, and Lakeville controls it. They clear the zone, looking on the breakout. They go cross ice. They get behind Chicken. They're coming back. Nice cross ice pass. He turned on the Jets and was able to get around Chicken, and a nice backhand goal. So 1-1. Lauren out there with Kendall and Brooks, your forwards. Deacon and Bailey back. And Lakeville shoots it high and wide to Wyatt. Deacon comes up, loses the handle. Lakeville fortunately unable to control that, the top of the circles. And Eagan's able to get it out of the zone. Lauren getting mugged right about the blue line, and Lakeville comes away with the puck. They're looking for the pass up the middle and get it. But Deacon breaks it up. Puck ends up on Lauren's stick. Lauren looking for some ice of her own. Gets it over to Deacon. Deacon comes up the near side. He tries to get it out and does, but barely beyond the blue line. Lakeville pitches it back in. And out again. Lakeville collects it. Brooks back to harass. Nice Pass up the middle, but unable to get into the zone. They do collect it in the zone, and they got numbers and some speed. Broken up by Bailey. Kendall over to help out. High shot. Wyatt can't handle it cleanly. Ends up on Brooks' stick, and Brooks gets out of the zone. And we got a hook. Not sure. Well, I know on who. I'm not sure who was on the receiving end of the hook. Oh, our littles have been found. Oh, I don't get to claim that insurance policy now. So, we've got Moose in the pups out. Oh, it gets in on the net. Goes just wide. They're battling. Oh, Jackson unable to tip that one in. Here comes Lakeville with speed. We got Brooks and Chicken and Will and everyone battling back. So it gets to Chicken collects it behind his own net. And he's looking for an option. Goes off Moose's skate just a little bit behind him, but at least he directs it out of the zone. And Lakeville collects it. Nice pass up there. They come in offside, and they do get it called. And we'll get a line change. Couple of dirty opportunities by that line. That's kind of their MO so far. Cyril, Charlie, and Lucas Martinson, your forwards. Deacon and Bailey back on D. So Lakeville controls the faceoff. Cyril sells out to try to get a stick on that and just misses, and Lakeville's able to get it in deep. Deacon gets it up to Marty. Marty trying to dance with it. He loses it. Nice hook there, not called. We'll take it. And clears over to Charlie. Charlie trying to get out of the zone and does. And he gets tripped. So the only good thing about being a kid that big, when you get tripped, it's hard to miss it. But good job by Charlie forcing the issue. Keeping his feet moving and keep that same group out there. And Eagan will go on the power play again. So Cyril wins it back to Deacon. Gets over to Bailey. We play hot potato. Low shot by Deacon. Ends up right on a Lakeville stick, and then Lakeville clears it. And this should be icing. It is. So Lauren out there with Kendall and Brooks. Cam and Ronan back on D. And Lakeville wins it back. But they can't get any deeper than Chicken. Chicken walking in from the point. He shoots. And shoots wide. Ends up on Cam's stick at the other point. He's able to hold it in. Puts it down in the corner. Brooks goes and retrieves it. He gets it in the corner. Tries to ship it out front. And looks like it went right through the crease. Chicken is able to retrieve it on his end. He makes a nifty move. A second nifty move. Puts it out front. And Brooks can't handle the one-timer. Nice job by him. A great job by Chicken having his head up and looking for something. Kendall from the point. Deflected. So we're getting some opportunities just wide. We got Brooks bodied off the puck. Lauren comes up front. She does get it out to Chicken. Chicken low and hard. And nice stick there by Chicken, and we got offsides. Brooks trying to get out. If Lakeville is able to complete that and get it through Chicken's wickets, that's a breakaway. So good job by him on that heads-up play. Moose, Will, and Jackson. Jackson with a nice spinorama. He shoots, deflected. Jackson goes to the corner to collect it. He's looking for options. Moose over to Will. Will pushes it just wide. So the Pups trying to do something pretty there for a change, but can't quite connect. Moose goes to the corner to claim it. Can't. Tries to get out, or Lakeville tries to get it out. Can't. Ends up a Moose stick. Moose looking for something. Ends up by Will. Will doesn't get everything on that shot. He goes to the corner to retrieve it over with Jackson. Jackson bodied from behind. Lakeville comes away with it, but doesn't get an easy shot. Ends up over a Bailey stick. Bailey shoots it, deflects it, pinballs around. Jackson lays claim to it. Comes out again to Bailey. Bailey shoots it. Two! Seeing I cooked by Bailey. It was a good job by that entire line.
Try not to knock her out of the game by hugging.
Good job by that whole group. Hustling, passing, winning board battles. It was good. And here comes Cyril and Charlie. Charlie coming off a hat trick yesterday versus Poké. Half the time I called him Hermantown. I promise I didn't have any good stuff in my system. Chicken goes. I saw a body hit hard go flying. Charlie's going to fill in on D, so Cyril and Marty are your forwards. Charlie and Cam will be your D. So Lakeville North controls it, gets a shot on just wide, tries to get up front. Oh, they get a shot out. Great shot, but shot wide. Charlie, everybody going to work behind the net. Lakeville manages to get out front and somehow finds the net. So 2-2. Power play goal for Lakeville. Lauren Kendall and Brooks out here. Chicken and Cam back on D. And the face-off is pitched to the far side, I think, by Lauren. Ends up going into Eagan's zone. Lauren gives chase. Lakeville rims it around, trying to get it out. Cam has other thoughts about it. He tries to get a shot in, but goes weakly to the left of the goalie. Rims around again. Lakeville trying to get it out. Can't. Kendall getting to work. Her versus two. Lakeville, and then Lauren came away with it for a second, but then it gets her stick lifted. Lakeville tries to get it out. Chicken holds it in momentarily. Well, still holds it in. Ends up over in Lauren's skates. Chicken trying to dance around the Lakeville defender and can't. And here comes Lakeville on the breakout. We got bodies coming back. Good stick there by Cam. He tries to get it up to Chicken, but he's going too fast, and Lakeville just pitches it in, goes for a change. Chicken goes back to control. Gets it up to Kendall on the wing. And she can't control it, but she is able to just get it out. And Lakeville dumps it in deep again. So Cam goes to the corner. He tries to get it out. Can't. Goes no further than the Lakeville defender. And they get a shot on net. Wyatt. Then Chicken breaks up a pass to the front. And Chicken tries to pass it up to Brooks. And can't. And offsides. So we'll get 5 fresh bodies. Moose, Will, and Jax. Deeks and Bailey. And Eagan controls the face-off. She tries to get it, or Deacon tries to get it back to Bailey. Loses Grayson harassing Lakeville. And they just throw it away. Ends up on Will's stick. Still, the puck just flying around. Here comes Lakeville trying to get around Bailey. Shot high and wide. Rims around over to Lakeville. They get it back to their D-man. Will comes up for the block. Deflected, but deflected just wide. Lakeville trying to come up center. Jackson comes away with the puck. He tries to get it around his man and doesn't. Moose harassing. Another shot from the point. And Wyatt gobbles that one up. We were chasing a little bit there. 3 minutes left, second period. 2-2. So Moose having a conversation with Coach, and I'm sure when I talk to him in the car on the way home, he won't remember anything he said, or at least that's the story he'll tell me. So Eagan controls the face-off, gets it back, Chicken deflects it, deflects it out front, Lakeville gets it, tries to pass it over to the right of Wyatt, and their forward can't control it. Two Lakeville players and Marty go to battle on the far boards. Ends up on Chicken's stick. Chicken fights through a trip and pitches it up. Lakeville controls it, tries through group. Marty giving him the business. Chicken dumps it in again. Eagan got onside, and Eagan goes to work. Charlie over to the corner. Cyril over in the corner. Charlie comes away with it momentarily. Cyril waits, shoots over the net. He had bodies out in front, but Cyril goes back, claims the puck again. We got Cyril working hard, comes away with it, looking for an option. Passing to Charlie out front. Charlie fans it. Chicken able to hold the zone. Cyril and Marty go over to help out, keep it in. 3-on-3, we got bodies everywhere. At least everyone's staying up. There's a body going down, no call. Cyril comes away with it. Cyril again looking for Charlie. Unable. Cam blows a wheel. We got Chicken back. We've got Cam going hard. Wyatt can't get it clean, but he gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. And Cam battling hard in the corner. Man falls down. We got Cam versus the world. Lauren over there to help out. Chicken with the good stick. No call. Lauren tries to get over to Charlie, just a little bit too far. Wyatt able to make the save, and no call there. So it looks like Cam got lit up. No call. And here comes Lauren with speed. She's got Brooks with. There's a hack. Nothing. There's another one and a shot. Clap bomb there from Brooks goes high. And Eagan back on the power play. So Lauren Brooks Kendall finish it up. The shift. 48.2 seconds left. Lauren and Deacon back on D. Bailey. And Deacon back. Eagan wins the face-off. Lakeville controls it. Tries on the breakout pass. And deflected in by Lakeville, but not past the red line. So icing's the call. Same group. Lauren controls it for a second. She does control it. Ends up over on Brooks' stick. Brooks able to just chip it in deep. Lakeville wins it around. Kendall's over there. She comes away with the puck. She heads towards the net. Looks for something. Deflected. Goes just wide. So, there's a penalty on Eagan. Cross check on Brooks. So 14.8 left in the period. We'll go 4-on-4 here for the next 27 seconds. And then an abbreviated power play for... So Will's going to take this face off. And not sure who it's controlled by. Ends up on Lakeville. Moose goes out there to block. I wish he'd quit trying to practice his thriller dance when he goes out there, but at least he got out there. And out in. Wyatt deflects it. Moose comes out with a head of steam, and there goes the buzzer. So we'll have 12 seconds of 4-on-4 when we come back to the third. And then 34 seconds left on Brooks's penalty. Oh, the clock stopped working. I just. So our intermission will be a minute-ish. So I might want to hit the buzzer here soon. So 2-2 going into the third. So Wyatt goes to claim his cage. And we will have Brooks back into the box. Moose and the pups and Cam. So Moose scheming with his teammates. And here we go. So Moose wins it over to Will. Will dumps it in. And Eagan will go to work. Jackson goes to claim it behind the boards. Does. He's got Will out front, but can't pull the trigger. And here comes Lakeville looking for the home run. And they got it. And a goal. Got to pay attention to who's behind you. So Cyril wins it back. Marty, they stay outside. Marty floors to the net, and it goes in. Ties it up. Nothing wrong with putting it on net.
Nice shot, Lucas!
Great job. Got the right bounce. Goalie struggled to hold on to it, and it goes. So same group out there. Lakeville controls. Defenseman's trying to come up the near side board. He runs into traffic. Martinson causing congestion, and Lakeville's offsides. So Cyril bounces around. Not sure anyone won it, but it ends up back on Bailey's stick. She gets it up to Charlie. Charlie tries to get it in. Ends up right in front of Marty. Marty unable to control. Nice cross-ice pass. And Deacon able to break that play up from a high danger zone. Deacon comes around, gets it over to Charlie. Charlie wipes out. Centering pass doesn't connect, and here comes Marty up the near side. Eagan comes in. Marty gets to the red line. Well, apparently not. He was close, but not quite, I guess. So 3-3. 10:24 left in the game, but we've only got 9 minutes of time left, so Lauren wins it back to Chicken. Chicken gets around, brings it over to Brooks. We got numbers. Gets it to Kendall. Kendall tips it for the blue line and charges hard to the net, and Lakeville goalie freezes it. We'll have the same group. It's like we're looking for that zero play. Kind of hard when everyone's a lefty, though. So Kendall gets bodied. No call. Lauren goes to the corner looking for it. Flips it over to Cam. Cam gets a shot in wide. Brooks tries to retrieve it behind the net. Chicken stops the puck from leaving. He makes a move. Can't control. Gets it up to Lakeville, and Lakeville chips it out. Cam tries to make a move. At least gets it over to Brooks. Brooks is able to get it in deep. He goes on the goalie. The goalie freezes it, and we'll get a line change. Out come Bailey and Deacon. Moose and the Pups. 9:39 left, but 8 minutes left tonight. Ooh, controlled by Lakeville. They're able to chip it out of the zone. Bailey hustles back. She flips it around, tries to get it over to Will. Will tries to get up to Moose, can't, but keeps harassing his man. And Jackson able to get the zone, if momentarily. Good stick there by Moose, gets up on Will's stick. Will tried to get in, still has it, still trying to do something with it. Ends up at Moose's skates, and Lakeville comes around, trying to get it out. Deacon tries to pinch, holds it in for the second, able to keep it just outside of the reach of Moose. Lakeville regroups, goes behind their own net, tries to rim it out. Deacon able to dump it back in deep again. Not sure. Jackson tries to get out front to Will or Moose. Ends up on a Lakeville stick, and here comes Lakeville. Bailey and Deacon back, and they dissect that play. Bailey tries to get up the wing side, but there's nobody home. And a shot deflects wide from the point. Deacon gets it up to Will. Will looking for options, but gets it out. And here comes Moose giving chase, trying to make something happen. Defender cuts the difference between Moose and Jax. Tries to get in. Blocked by Bailey. Another shot from the point. Puck's loose up front. Cleared out by somebody and out. He gets tired to go. Jackson attacks. Moose goes off for a line change. And Jackson gave it his all. I'm not sure he fell or dove, but the trip is called. And Lakeville will go on the power play. Marty, Cyril, and Charlie out there. We'll see who comes back, and looks like Charlie's going to play D. Lakeville wins it, comes out, deflected by Cyril. Good job for him blocking that shot. Good hustle by him. Trickles in on Wyatt, and Wyatt makes it look easy. Same group. And Cyril tries to push it ahead to himself. Can't quite get it out. Chipped out, but not, or chipped up the boards, but not out. And Cyril picks the pocket. He's trying to get around. Can't. And here comes Lakeville with numbers. Marty flying back off the post. Good job by Marty, and the defense sticking back. Marty trying to get it out. Could have been interference there, trying to run the pick, but Chicken clears the zone, and it'll be icing. So 7:31 left in the game. We've only got the ice for 5 more minutes, though. Hopefully, maybe we have some like peewees or bantams tied up in a locker room for a couple extra minutes or something. But Eagan wins it back. Deacon makes a couple nice moves in the corner. Loses control. He's trying to get out. It's 2-on-1 in the corner. That's fine. Just take up all the time. Good job, Deacon. And Deacon comes away with it. Heck of a job by him. He gains the blue line and dumps it in, and there goes Lauren. Look at the play. Lauren bodied off the puck. No call, and here comes Lakeville trying to get up the left side. Deacon intercepts it. Deacon comes in, shoots just wide. 6:52 left in the game. Lauren goes back, backhands it around the boards. And Lakeville looking for the breakout pass. Almost gets it, but can't control it. And Deacon comes up with it again, gets it ahead to Kendall. Kendall can't control it. Lunenburg over there to help. She tries to get it around. Can't. Deacon. Patient little move, but Lakeville able to bring it into the zone. And Bailey controls it. Tries to get it up to Brooks. Kendall coming up the boards. Intercepted by Lakeville. But Brooks gives chase. Flipped up the boards by Lakeville. Cam tries to get it over to Brooks. Can't do so. Ends up on a Lakeville stick. Lakeville directs it out front. Brooks has the puck. He's got bodies if he keeps his head up. He gets in a pass. Can't get to Moose. Moose trying to fly over there. Loses the puck battle. Lakeville comes up with it. Moose ends up on his keister right in front of the net. That apparently wasn't a penalty. It was incidental. And Jackson flying back. Nice defensive play. Top of the slot. Had a nice chance for a pass. Moose flips over the middle to Jackson. At least they got it out of the zone. But Lakeville controls. Gets it back to the D-man and regroups. They cross the red line and dump it in. Cam back to collect it. Can't get any further. Moose deflects a shot. That doesn't look like it felt good. Up front again. Cam flips it out. Moose along the boards. Harassing his man. Gets him to cough up the puck. Goes behind. Cam tries to get it out. Nice poke check there by Wyatt. Right in front of the net. Can't seem to quite get it out. Weak shot up front. Moose with the block. He's getting harassed. He's trying to get it out and can't. And Lakeville's able to keep it in. Cam takes a hack at it. Misses. Jackson over. Can't control it. Moose coming back for another shot. He is able to chip it away. Jackson just tried to flip it out just to get the icing. Can't. Ends up on chicken stick. Just ice it. He tries to get it out, and he does, and that'll be icing. Or not. Good hustle by Will. So 1 minute and ice time remaining, 4 minutes and game time left. So shot in from the blue line, deflected wide. Deacon goes down to tie up his man. And Deacon and who's over there, Cyril, try to make stuff happen. Not cleared out, ends up on the stick of, nice move. Good save by Wyatt. Two good saves by Wyatt. They're digging, and there's our game. 3-3 tie. Good, even bet. Well, if you looked at shots, maybe it wasn't even, but overall I thought it was a pretty even battle, just two different styles. A pretty clean game up until they were, exchanging cat food recipes at the end there in the crease. So thanks Chris and Matt for helping me again.